Hello everyone, Quicksilver here with some more Gnomoria. As you can see, our gnomes are all busy at work. We have our some more bedrooms set up from last time. We got our bed set for our ambassador whenever he decides to get here. Still kind of waiting on that. We set up a furnace last time as well. As I can see, there's already a single log on the ground here. Somehow my job for making a crate got cancelled here. That or I never made... I'm pretty sure I made it. I remember making it, so I'm going to go ahead and place it there again. So that way they can fill some more logs in this space. But yeah, we have a furnace set up that can make coal for us, but no one's making coal. That's just because we don't have a blacksmith set. So all I'm going to do is, since we have an idle miner here that's not really doing anything, or actually the mason might be the better choice because we're going to want to save our miner for, well, mining. We're going to take our mason, go into their profession. Let's see, metal. We're just going to do smelting. There we go. That's all we need. And once they wake up, they can start making us some coal. I'm surprised we haven't had any goblin invasions yet. And again, it only is the 9th day coming up to the 10th day. So probably still have to wait a little while longer before we start seeing any enemies coming after us. Alright, our farms seem to be doing well. We got lots of wheat growing now. We can keep our yak around quite a while longer. Got our trees being cut down. I see a few saplings. I guess we could set up a grove. Just a small one, just as a farm for making our coal. So let's see, apple grove. This can also supply some extra food for us. Cut saplings don't really need to pick the fruit because when they cut the clippings, they'll automatically pick the fruit. Fell the trees and replant. Perfect. What do we have over here? So this is the orange farm. We actually, you know what? Let's, I got a better idea. Let's remove the designation here. And what we'll do over here is, we'll cut the clippings and fell the trees for the orange farm. And then we can later change the stockpile here to go from apple logs to orange logs, and we can burn those instead. Let's see what we have so far. Somehow we messed up on our coal pile because all the wood logs are being stored in that pile. I don't know how that happened. I think somehow a crate got deconstructed and moved over here. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Somehow. That's okay. No big deal. Alright, so I am going to want to start mining very soon. Once we have some coal made. Because I can start making some torches, and we can start placing them underground, and then we can start getting ourselves a nice supply of coal, or not coal, excuse me, copper and tin. So we can start making bronze. But we have to be careful with how fast we make our supplies. Because if you go into the kingdom here, we have a total worth under stock and construction. And as we make metallic weapons and armor and stuff, this worth is going to skyrocket. And what happens is, once the goblins know that we're a really valuable kingdom, they're going to really beef up their armies. So we have to be very careful about that. Alright, I'm going to speed up time here, hoping that our ambassador gets here very soon. Almost on the 10th day of spring. I think I said it was like the 11th that they were going to show up, if I remember correctly. What are they doing here? Stock item. Okay. Can ignore that for now. What else we got around here? Got all of our logs, which are hopefully just going in this pile and not ending up down here. Aha! So now he's making coal. So since coal is being made now, I'm going to go right up here and I'm going to set up a constant crafting job. And this will be for torches. So we're going to use some of our pine sticks and coal to create a pine torch. And we're going to check craft ingredients so that way it automatically creates the sticks as we need them. And I'm going to set craft to 10 for the pine torches. That should do. And it just makes sure that torches are being stored here. It's probably under tools. Or actually furniture, it might be under torches. There we go. Store them in the wood pile. I'm sure nothing will go wrong storing lit torches in a pile of wood. Nothing could possibly happen. Alright, what do we have here for coal now? 13 coal, perfect. That'll work really nicely. There we go, he's grabbing the coal. And now we have... oh, and never mind, I thought we had torches. Now we do. 1 pine torch. Okay, so since torches are now being made, I'm going to go ahead and start work on mining underground. First things first, though, I am going to want to designate a stockpile right about here. Yeah, that'll do. And this will be our metal pile. Here we will store all the ores that we get, as well as all the bars. And then we might get slivers in the future, so we might as well save those. Actually, you know what? Let's just check all the metal. That'll be perfect. Okay, so now, dig some stairs down, and I'll just do it for a few levels. Like so. Oh, okay, we can't dig down here. So that means there must be either something right here. Yeah, I think we're coming up to some metals here. So there's actually a glitch in the game, and I'm not... oh, monitor lizard. Hold on a second. Hold that thought. Let's make sure our gnomes don't get killed by this lizard. Alright, off it goes. So there's a glitch in the game that if you try to dig stairs down and it doesn't let you, usually that means that there are ores. See? Can't dig down when there's coal in the way. So you can actually abuse this to find ores anywhere on the map. But I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to cheat my way to find these metals, as tempting as that may be. I'm going to play it fairly. And we're just going to... let's see. Let's do 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. 13 square area. Dig that out. Get a nice supply of stone and coal. Look at them go. I mean, we are going at 4x speed, so that's definitely speeding up the process as well. There we go, got some coal. So, while they're mining, I'm going to go to Build, Furniture, and Torch. Any torch will do. And we're going to place one at this corner here. And then once this corner is mined out, we'll drop a torch right there as well. The builder will place down the torches, and they'll provide enough light to stop anything from spawning. Alright. So if anything, we just profited a couple pieces of coal out of that, but no metals so far. No problem though. Alright, we're getting more supply of wood here from our pine farm. Let's see how this is doing. Still en route, but it should be here somewhat soon. I would say another 5 hours or so, if the time is correct. I think I requested him on the beginning of the 7th, so he should be here soon. And then once he's here, we can keep an eye out for our merchant. Okay, so there's one other thing that I haven't made yet, and I've kind of held off on it, but I think it might be time to start working on it. We need to work on a Great Hall. And it'll be a place for gnomes to eat and drink and just have a good time when they're idle. But also, it'll help build worth on the kingdom. And I've been holding off on it because I didn't want to... let's do 25 by 25 here. I didn't want to add too much worth early on so I don't cause massive invasions. But I figured a tiny little area would do just fine. So I'll make a dining room and I'll just make it this little square here. That's all. It'll be a great hall. That's all we need. But we're gonna make a couple tables here. Pause for a second. 1, 2... actually, that's a little too close to each other. I have a certain thing in mind here. Let's cancel that. Actually, we got enough space. Let's not make spread out single tables. We'll make long benches. So 6 tables, and then we'll go to furniture, chairs. Any chair will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chairs. Alright, let's set up the jobs. Oh, how many blocks? We have 49 blocks, so hopefully they'll get on making more soon enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chairs, and then 6 tables. There we go. Perfect. And all of our gnomes can just hang out down there. And I'm going to have all this extra space reserved for when I want to expand on the Great Hall. So the Ambassador of the Wicked Kingdom has just arrived. Let's go check him out. We got No as the Ambassador, GNO, short for Gnome, of course. And he requires a personal quarters. Well, we already have one set up for him. We just have to assign it. Right over here. So, oh, this guy tried to get 2 bedrooms. How dare he. Alright. Set up the ambassador right there. I can actually start setting up regular beds for these guys. Now that I have wheat growing. Oop. Over here. This is what we want. So, we need 2 straw. So we could just deconstruct every straw bed and make a regular mattress out of it. So, oh, not... Remove the... There we go. Deconstruct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we can make 10 beds. So I'll make 10 mattresses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 10 mattresses. And here we will make 10 bed frames. And then, finally, 10 beds. And once that's all done, we can actually place them. So build, furniture, bed, any bed. And I'll just place them as they get rid of the straw beds. There we go. This guy's still sleeping on the ground. They just completely removed the bed from underneath him as he slept. And he didn't even wake up in the process. Good job, builders. Yeah, we got our training going on. I'm actually curious to see how their stats are doing in fighting. Let's see. Oh, they got 22 in fighting here. See how this farmer's doing? 21. And the rancher has 22 in fighting. Carpenter here has 22 as well. And 21. Okay. Now, they don't get as much experience by doing this. If they encounter real combat, they'll get a ton of fighting experience. But this is the safest way to gain combat experience in the meantime. Now we got one more bed that we can still build. I just gotta wait for this to be deconstructed. But I think our builder is one of the guys up here that are fighting away. Yep, he's training. Alright, we'll just wait on him for that. No big deal. Still got a lot of cotton here that could be harvested. Hopefully our farmers will get on that. Our merchant has just arrived. So we'll go down to our market stall here, wait for him to get to his space. And now we can right-click it to do some trading. Now, we have a ton of dirt here that we're probably not going to use anytime soon. So what we can do is we can select all that dirt clumps, trade it to him, just give it to him for free. No big deal. Now it's all gone. Less issues to deal with. We are going to save the clay, because we can do a lot with that later on. I actually kind of messed up here, because I didn't make a kiln, which we can use for making clay statues. And that we could use for making a good amount of trade value for getting all the resources we could ever want. I messed up there, so we don't have much to offer this guy, unfortunately. But we could start building up our food and drink supplies by requesting a ton of strawberries, grapes, apples, and all the wines that he has. This is what I want right here. I want alpacas. They're perfect for getting wool, which is a much better alternative over cotton. And of course we can butcher extra alpacas for food. So I might end up getting 1 male and 1 female alpaca. That'll be a total value of 1,000. And we need to offer them some collection of items that'll total at least 1,000 in value. Unfortunately, I don't have much to offer. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything, honestly. I may have to get on making a kiln, and fast. So what does a kiln take? We go to build, workshop, kiln. So we need a furnace and bellows. Okay, we can easily make that. Where's the furnace? There it is. We're going to move that to the top, prioritize that. And then we're going to want a bellows. Have any plank, move that to the top, get that done as soon as possible. How much raw stone do we have? Oh, we got plenty of stone. Okay. Yeah, they need to get on that fast before he goes away. In the meantime... Oh, somebody fell asleep on the floor. Do we have anyone that can work with pottery? We have 1 person. Alright. Well, as long as we have 1 person on pottery, that'll work. So that way, once we have the kiln made, we can start spitting out some clay statues. Alright, our Great Hall is coming together. Look at this. So now we finally have a spot for gnomes to idle and eat their food and drink. And someone else fell asleep on the floor. Oh boy. Yeah, no beds are being made, so that's a problem. Oh, we got space to place another bed job here. There we go. So we have 10 beds in the works. Hopefully soon enough. Oh, there's all the frames. And I saw some mattresses that were made. So now they just gotta put the two together. Oh, there we go. I just saw one being taken away. There we go. Ah, they're all being built. So with that, the gnomes will sleep a little bit better, hopefully. I should actually check on the ambassador. There he is. Ah, he just ran off. Well, he hangs out in the Great Hall anyway, so... Let's see how he's doing. He requires a room worth of 450. Now that's going to be hard to do with a small room like this. As we can see, his gnome quarters are only worth 328. So the easiest way to do this is to just kind of expand the room a bit, and we'll build him some more statues. So we'll do any statue, of course, and we'll just build 2 more right there. We'll fix up the room a little bit later. Let's see, stone statues. We need to come right over here, build 2 statues. That'll do just fine. He's building the furnace right now. Did he not just build it? I think he's still making tables. 7, 8... Oh, no! Now he's grabbing all the blocks for the furnace. Perfect. Alright, let's build a kiln. We're going to build it somewhat close to our clay pile. Let's actually open this up a bit. Alright, let's build our kiln right here. And then here, in this dirt pile... maybe not in the dirt pile. We'll make another spot right here for all of our trade goods. Okay, our statues are made. They just have to be built. And then we should be good. We're actually going to have to expand the personal quarters to reach that spot. I can't expand it here yet because I have jobs pending, but once those statues are built, then I'll expand the room to cover those statues. It might be a while before it's built because all of our people are training, so they have to wait a while. Alright, let's just see what I can get from this guy in the meantime. So I am planning to get, not apple logs, orange logs here. to fuel the furnace. We have a lot of coal already, so we can make do without these apple logs. We already have plenty of seeds, so we can do without that as well. Actually, might need the, actually no, we don't need the cotton seeds, those are extras. So, yeah, we can get rid of the cotton seeds, that's fine. Yak hides, I'll save for now. May not necessarily need them anytime soon. Yeah, let's get rid of the yak hides for now. Because if I'm going to breed alpacas later, I'll get the hides from them as I butcher extras. So that'll be fine. Pine clippings, I can probably do without. Orange clippings we'll save for now. The apple ones, keep the apple ones for now. A lot of apples I don't want to get rid of. Yak milk isn't as good as wine. I can get rid of the poor wine. We don't want poor food here. Or drink. I did see a poor loaf of bread somewhere in the list, so I am going to get rid of those. We could do without the copper sword and the copper armor, just for now. Because we don't want to have too much worth in our kingdom, but we do want to get more value from making other things. We don't have much else that we can offer. We don't even have close to enough for what we could want. We're going to have to hold off on trading for now. I want to try and speed past their training so that way we can get some construction done. Let's see, when is it supposed to end? 14 o'clock. Okay, so they're actually going to finish now. Oh, the gnome oh good, the merchant fell asleep. That's actually probably helpful because now they'll give us time to make some clay statuettes. And we're going to want to make a ton of them. Actually, we're going to craft to 100. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to keep crafting away. And now, I will designate a stockpile right here, that massive area, for all of our trade goods. And here, we'll put our crafts. Perfect. Alright, so who does all of the work here on that? I have to figure out who does pottery. Ah, the chef. Alright. Well, right now, I kind of want to put some emphasis on this, so I'm going to make it priority level 2. So that way our chef just immediately goes over to it and starts working. Oh, needs something. I think it was a drink. Yeah, without the chef working on food and drink for a while, I might lose a good amount of supplies there. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, just to keep this guy around for a while, let's see if we can just trade something for food and drink. Actually, the copper armor that I had offered before, copper sword, helmet, breastplate, and stuff, let's use that to build up our supplies. Let's get all the grapes, all the apples, get all the wines. Actually, just get all the food and drink. There we go. It's a little more than necessary. Let's see if I can get some more logs or something. Or dirt clumps! We can use dirt clumps to make more money, so let's get 5 dirt clumps and trade. Perfect! So all the items just end up right in front of the stall. They'll eventually sort it out. Where's my cook? Oh, the chef went to bed. That's a shame. Alright, let's designate area personal quarters. So that way the statues are now part of the bed. Now the ambassador should be happy. Perfect. Nothing at this time. He has enough worth in his room to be happy. 568. Perfect. Let's check on our kingdom value. So kingdom stock worth went down a lot. Our construction went up though when we made those statues. So we're still around the same total worth. But we're still good. We'll still want to keep it low while our gnomes are low in power. Alright, so we do have some orange logs that got chopped down, so I'm going to change this to be orange wood. And I'm going to come right over here, remove this coal job, so that way it does orange wood logs, and we'll set it to craft to 64 just like before. There we go. Alright, good amount of food and drink. Still could use a lot more. We'll see what happens as time goes on. Uh-oh. Our merchant just ran off. Hopefully just to get, yeah, some food. Good, I want to keep that merchant around. I don't want him to leave.